Hello everyone, welcome to the Sri Lanka DevOps Community Meetup. My name is Pushpa Herath. I am Microsoft MVP for Developer Technologies. Today we'll be discussing the importance of backup and restore strategies in Kubernetes environments, and we'll learn how to use Velero to backup and restore workloads in AKS. Let's look at today's agenda. First, we will discuss why backup and restore are critical in modern cloud-native environment, especially in Kubernetes. Then we will have a brief introduction to Velero, what is it and how it works. Finally, we'll move into a live demonstration where we'll create a backup of a namespace in AKS and restore the backup into a new AKS cluster. Let's get started. Why backups and disaster recovery matters in AKS? We all know Kubernetes is widely adapted and many companies run critical production workloads on it. That means any data loss or downtime can directly affect business operations. Therefore, backup and disaster recovery are essential to maintain product availability and reliability. So disaster recovery is a critical aspect of maintaining production systems. It ensures system can be restored in case of a disaster, preventing potential data loss and downtime. So data loss can occur due to different reasons. Human error is one of them, and anyone can accidentally delete the namespace. So that's a human error. And similarly, there can be several other things like hardware failures, software failures. So there can be several types of disasters. So having a backup is a good idea. So, and if we have a proper disaster recovery plan, we can minimize the downtime by reducing the recovery time objective. So in today's session, we'll look at how to use Velero. So Velero is an open source Kubernetes backup tool to backup and restore AKS resources. Velero let us backup entire namespace or selected resources, and it stored those backup securely, so they can be restored whenever required. So Velero consists with three components. Server component run as a deployment in the cluster and perform this backup and restore operations. And we have Velero CLI client tool. This tool triggers backups and restores, and we need external storage space for the backup data. Alright, now we can move to the demo section. During the demo section, we will first look at how to install Velero on a local development environment, and after that we can discuss how to install Velero inside AKS and how to create a backup and how to restore. So let's move to the demo. Okay, first we need to learn how to install Velero on our local development machine. For that, we can go to this GitHub page. From here, we can download the Velero. So I'm working on a Windows machine, so I'm going to click on here, and we can see there is a file in our download section. Let's go to the downloads, and here is this zip file. Extract the files, and inside the folder you can find this Velero exe file. Copy that exe file and go to program files and create a new folder called Velero, and copy that Velero exe inside this folder. And then I have already done that, so I will show you the next steps. So let's go to the environment variables and go to the path, and here you should enter path to Velero exe. So I have added that, so let's close that. And alright, next let's go open the PowerShell. I'm going to use PowerShell for entire session. So go to the PowerShell. So first we need to run AZ login to authenticate PowerShell session. I have already done that, so I will skip that part. And also I have already created two AKS clusters, one for backup and one for the restore part. So let's go back to the PowerShell. First, I'm going to create several variables that we are going to use in future steps of this demo. So I'm going to add name of the Velero backup resource group and name of the AKS cluster, backup AKS cluster as variables. So I copy my commands from the notepad and okay. And then I'm going to add a restore AKS cluster resource group and AKS restore cluster name as variables. Before moving to next steps, I will show you what we have in our backup AKS cluster. Let's go back to Azure, and in here I have deployed a namespace called demo. This is Microsoft demo project, so demo UI app. So I have already deployed that. So let's try to access that application and see how it looks like. So I will run AKS get credentials to connect with the cluster. Alright, now we can do a port forward. Let's do the port forward. And let's access the application. So if you go to the port 8080, you can see this demo application. Patch store demo application here, and let's move back to the PowerShell. Now we know we have a demo application deployed, and let's move to our next steps. Next step is creating storage account and container in it to use for the backups. So let's first let's define variables that we are going to use for the during next steps. So let's go here and let's copy the variables names from my notepad, and I will paste it here. Okay, I think okay. Let's see. Alright, so we have a subscription ID, backup resource group name, storage account name, And then let's create storage account, resource group for the storage account. As a next step, we are going to create the storage account. Okay, let's create the storage account. Storage account is being created. So after once storage account is ready, we can create a container in it. Okay, our storage account is ready now. Let's create the container. For that, first I will add the variable name. So our container name is Velero. So let's go inside my commands and copy this command, and let's go. So we are going to create a storage container named Velero inside the Azure storage account. It is getting created. Okay, now container is ready. Next we are going to create a service principal that we are going to use to access this backup storage account from AKS cluster. So let's create this service principal. So let's add the variable Azure role variable, and after that I'm going to run this command, this script to get the Azure client secret. We need Azure client secret when creating the Velero. Okay, Velero role assignment is already there. Okay, let's create the SPN. Velero SPN is already there, so let's change the name a little bit and create the SPN. Alright, it is getting created. Alright, now we have the SPN. Let's try to get the Azure client ID. For that, let's use this command, and okay, we need to change the SPN name. Okay. Alright, now we have Azure client secret and Azure client ID. Let's move to next step. Next step is assigning enough permission, role-based access control to access the storage account. So I assign storage blob data contributor role for this SPN. So for that I use this command. A is a role assignment create, assignee, provide Azure client ID as assignee, and role storage blob data contributor, and scope is subscription scope. Alright, role assignment is done. Next step is create credential file to use with Velero. For that we need a few more variables. One is Azure tenant ID. I add it, and another one is we need Azure resource group. So this is the infrastructure resource group of the backup AKS cluster, and then finally we use Azure Public Cloud as the Azure Cloud name. So now we can create the Velero credential file. For that I'm using this in credential file we have Azure subscription ID, tenant ID, Azure client ID, Azure client secret, and Azure resource group. Let's create it. Alright, now we have the credential file. Let's try to run Velero installation script. So let's run this. So command is Velero install, and the provider Azure plugin. This is the plugin we are going to use, and as a bucket we give the blob container name, and we are using the secret file that we have created in the previous step, and backup, as a backup location config we have given the resource group name of the where we have our backup storage account, and the subscription ID, and as a snapshot location we gave the same location. Let's run the command. We can see something is happening. Alright, it says Velero is installed. So we can run this command, and let's run the command. Okay, it looks fine. Let's go to the source Kubernetes cluster here and refresh. We can see there's a new namespace added called Velero. Alright, let's go back, and now we have installed Velero. Now we are ready to take a backup. So let's run this command. So command is Velero, and then backup create. Demo app backup is the name I give for the backup, and include namespace. We are going to take a backup of a demo namespace. So this is the name of the namespace. Okay, let's run. It says demo backup is created successfully. Let's run this command and see the status of backup. Alright, it says completed. So let's go back to Azure and see, look at the storage account. Let's go to the resource groups and find the backup resource group. Here it is. Let's go inside the storage account. Inside the storage account we can see the containers. In containers we have the Velero, and inside it we can find backup folder and name of our backup, demo app backup, and inside that you can find these several files. Alright, let's go back. So now we have the backup. Let's try to restore this backup to a new AKS cluster. Okay, for that we need to access our restore cluster. For that I will run this command. Okay, I will run AKS get credentials. So this time we are going to access restore cluster, and for that I have given Azure restore cluster resource group name and Azure restore cluster cluster name. Alright, now let's run. Now we have to create now we have to install Velero on the restore cluster as well. for that we need to create a credential file for that. So let's add Azure resource group variable for the destination cluster. This time we use Velero restore cluster infrastructure resource group name here. Okay, now let's create the credential file to use with Velero, and next we can run the Velero install command. It's the same installation command we use with the backup cluster. Okay, now you can see Velero installation is completed. Let's go to the AKS cluster. Okay, it is restore AKS cluster. Inside it there should be a new namespace called Velero. Yes, we have a new namespace. So let's go back here. Now we should be able to restore the backup. Let's go back to the cluster, and you can see we don't have any we don't have the namespace for demo right now. What we are going to do is we are going to use Velero restore to create namespace in this cluster. Let's go back to our PowerShell command, PowerShell session. Okay, now we need to run Velero restore. I'm running Velero restore command, that is Velero restore create, then give name for the restore, and from backup finally we give the name of backup we created, so which is demo app backup. So let's run this. Okay, restore request submitted successfully. Let's run this command to see more details. Okay, it says completed, and it looks everything went well. Let's go to portal and see the namespaces of restore cluster. Now you can see there is a new namespace called demo. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's try to access the demo application. Let's go there. Let's run port forward. This time I use 8081 port, and let's see if the demo application still works. Alright, it works. So this is the application we deployed using the backup. So during this demonstration we have learned how to use Velero for create a backup and how to use Velero to restore backup. So I have shown you how to do it manually. but you can create backups using schedules, maybe daily backups or hourly backups based on the workload. So by managing and by identifying the proper backup and restore mechanism, you can reduce the RTO and minimize the downtime and increase the reliability and availability of your systems. So I guess you have learned something valuable, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining with us.